8 months pregnant, and my mother-in-law announces, no English from my granddaughter until she's 8, German only. We'll homeschool her to make sure. My water glass slipped from my hand. 8 years old, homeschool? My male Claudia beamed like she'd just offered me a gift. The Alberg children speak only German until 3rd grade. Then they transition to English. My grandmother did it, my mother, me, all the boys. My husband jumped in. Mom already found us a German tutor. We'll homeschool our girl until she's 8 so she's not exposed to English at school. The baby kicked like it was rebelling. This was the first I'd heard of any German-only plan. She can't go 8 years without English, I said. That's insane. What about other kids? Friends? The outside world? She'll have German playgroups, Claudia said firmly. We'll make sure everyone around her speaks German. Then at 8, she learns English. That's how you preserve a language. That night, I cornered my husband. I can't homeschool for 8 years in a language I barely speak. His expression went cold. My family did this for generations. It's non-negotiable. I know maybe 50 German words. Then you'll learn. Mom will be there every day anyway. She'll handle most of it. My chest tightened. Your mother will be here every day for 8 years? He pulled up a contract on his phone. An actual legal document. Aunt Greta's Education Trust. $250,000 for college. But only if the child speaks fluent German as their first language. It specifies 8 years minimum of German immersion. The number made my vision blur. We'd emptied our savings on IVF. His business was failing. $250,000. There's more, he said quietly. The contract says any family member who speaks English to the child before age 8 forfeits their inheritance. Mom had Uncle Werner's lawyers draft it. You're telling me if my own mother speaks English to her grandchild, she loses money? The family takes this seriously. Claudia started her assault immediately. Posted in family group chats that anyone speaking English around baby Alberg would be cut off. Sent my mother a formal letter explaining the rules. Started a German nursery in our future daughter's room. Only German books, German songs playing on repeat. My own mom called crying. She sent me a cease and desist letter. At my next prenatal appointment, a child development specialist sat me down. Your OB flagged your chart. This German-only plan, it's potentially abusive. She pulled out research papers. 8 years of language isolation from the dominant culture. No school, no peers, no outside contact. That's not education. That's imprisonment. Children need socialization. They need their primary caregiver's native language. This could cause severe developmental delays, isolation, psychological trauma. My hands shook reading the studies. Kids raised in language isolation showed symptoms similar to cult survivors. I confronted my husband that night. He actually hesitated. What if we compromise? German at home, English outside? Claudia appeared from nowhere. Absolutely not. The trust requires full immersion. Greta was explicit. 8 years, German only, no exceptions. Let me see the actual trust document, my husband said. Werner has the only copy, but I know what it says. Then call Werner, right now. Her face went red. How dare you question me about our family's heritage? We started planning in secret. My husband called Uncle Werner directly. Got the actual trust language emailed. We documented everything. The development specialist concerns, the research papers, Claudia's threatening letters to my family. 36 weeks. My placenta detached. My husband drove while I bled through towels. Claudia followed in her car, laying on the horn. I had an emergency C-section. They put me under. I woke up foggy and wrong. My husband sat there looking murderous. What happened? Your mother went to NICU. Told every nurse that English is forbidden around our daughter. She brought Werner's cease and desist letters for hospital staff. She what? She told them any medical professional who speaks English near the baby will be sued by the family. Claudia appeared, triumphant. I was protecting her language development. The first hours are critical. You threatened our daughter's medical team, he said through his teeth. Greta and Werner are driving down with the trust paperwork. They'll explain why this is legally binding. My monitor started screaming. My husband stood up. No, we're done. Our daughter will speak English or German or Smurf, I don't care. Whatever is healthy. The trust, I don't care about your trust. She lunged for him, but security was already there. They'd been called the moment she started harassing the NICU staff. Ma'am, you're banned from this floor, the guard said. That's my grandchild. Werner and Aunt Greta arrived together. Werner looked exhausted. Greta looked homicidal. Someone explain why I'm getting calls about hospital threats, Greta said. Claudia rushed her. They're refusing the 8-year protocol. Speaking English to the baby. The trust specifies what protocol? Werner pulled out the actual trust document. There's no 8-year protocol. You drafted it. German only until 8. $250,000 for college. Werner stared at her. The trust says we'll contribute to college for descendants who value German heritage. It says nothing about language isolation. But you told me. I told you it would be nice if the kids learned German. Nothing more. Greta stepped forward. Let me get this straight. You've been terrorizing them with a fake legal requirement? Claudia's voice broke. I was preserving what our grandmother built. Our grandmother would be horrified. Werner said flatly. You're a control freak. This is why your sons don't talk to you. Why your husband had an affair. You don't let people live how they want to.